As we still adjust after springing our clocks forward, a bill is working its way through Congress to make the change to daylight saving time permanent. WEAU's Maria Blau takes a look at what it could mean if we stop changing the clocks twice a year.
Danielle, earlier this month, the Sunshine Protection Act of 2021 was introduced in the U.S. Senate. A few days later, it passed unanimously. As we look at daylight saving time possibly becoming the standard time, let's look at what impact that could have.
We do need enough light exposure. I don't know there's a specific amount of time. Obviously, during winter hours, we get less light exposure than normal, and anything less than 8 hours usually affects our sleep.
Changes in how much sunlight we get between seasons can impact how we feel.
That is why we have the issues during the winter where we feel less motivated and more tired. Because we're not getting the light exposure that we normally do.
Whenever the clocks change, Kelly Smith with HSHS Sacred Heart Hospital in Eau Claire works with her patients at the Sleep Disorder Center to prepare.
Say their bedtime's at 11. Wednesday, they would go to bed at 10:45. Thursday, they'd go to bed at 10:30. Friday, they'd go to bed at 10:15. And then on Saturday, they would go to bed at 10, which technically the next day is going to be 11 o'clock. So that's how we work into that.
Smith says since many people already don't get the amount of sleep they need, moving the clocks forward tends to make a bigger impact. She says the day after daylight saving, there's more heart attacks, car crashes, and work accidents. As the push to adopt daylight saving time year-round gains traction, Smith says,
whatever they choose is going to work. We'll just get into another routine. But yes, losing the 1 hour of sleep definitely affects health. So I'm sure that they do want to just pick one and stick with it.
Part of that new routine could impact schools. If the time change becomes permanent, Terry Piper Thompson with the Eau Claire Area School District says it would gather students, staff, and partners to study the time change.
First of all, how would this change impact our students and our families and our staff and really our community? And then what changes we might have to make to adapt if needed.
For now, schools and our sleep schedules will continue on as usual, springing ahead and falling back once a year. Before the Sunshine Protection Act of 2021 can become law, it still has to pass in the House and get signed by President Biden. As it is written, daylight saving time would become permanent in November of 2023.